The day this airs, February 19th, February 7th, as soon as fucking possible, the trajectory of my personal brand career has changed forever. Bill, how much time do I have? Perfect. And how many people will be in attendance, you think, roughly? Fantastic.
T-Rock, you want to get the most awkwardly placed bathroom?
Good to see you again. How you been? All well?
Oh wow.
Good.
Nice to see you. Good to see you.
How are you?
What's up, man? I'm Ben.
Ben, hey Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you.
Andy, what's up?
Hey,
Hey, how are you? We started kind of with business, and then we went like, let's go broader. Like,
Yep.
let's take your sort of point of view, the motivation, the tough love, the whole sort of like the broader sort of value, and apply it to business, but also like other things that people are trying to.
We kept on
sort of
comparing it to
tackle.
like MTV Made,
Right.
like getting the 16-year-old to get the prom date that he wants.
Frankly, those are higher concept. There's a lot more production. There's a lot more moving pieces. You got to cast the right people. You got to go on location. It takes a bunch of your
And
time.
I have a fun belief that a lot of the people you're talking to, talent-wise, are going to need that to carry the day, and I don't.
Totally agree. So like.
Just give me some snap cash and let my team look through 10,000 kids pitching 10-second ideas, and then I'll watch 100 of them and say, you won, Andy. You know what's crazy, Sean? Like, thank God. I'm in such a better place to produce this show than I was a month ago because I've been living on the platform and reacting.
It's making an impact. I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah,
You knew what you were doing. It worked.
I know. I've dragged the entire
The amount of people
25 to 50-year-old marketing world into Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I told them, and they know this. I did know what I was doing, but I just more wanted to be on the record. I've been completely pumped, like so thankful. And I was telling them the truth. What I didn't quantify was all the people that follow me have now gotten bigger themselves and their audiences. So there was more of a windfall than like things that have happened in my past career.
Yeah.
Some of these people now are big.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about what's happening because, for example, Brandon Marshall just texted me. He's coming over, and the whole conversation right now is going to be me putting him on Snapchat.
It's funny you say that because he is literally one of the best. Like, I assume he'll be a broadcasting legend, but before it's all done, he's great.
Like,
he's
literally,
he's a great
in
presenter.
15 minutes,
Yeah.
like, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be putting out content every day alongside of it to create context for this audience,
Yeah.
you know? Just going to make this show better.
That's what you're saying, like, it's gonna be great because we were talking about, like, oh, behind the scenes stuff, like, the behind the scenes stuff happens naturally because you're just already on the platform talking to everyone.
It's why everybody loves what's going on with DailyVee and Snapchat, because I'm doing stuff in Snapchat, then it shows up on V, and like, that's been the biggest comment right now with DailyVee. They're like, oh shit, it's so cool, because I saw it on Snapchat happen live, and then now I see contextually what it meant. There's a lot of that. I'm so purely true to this world. I'm like on the short list, now I know this for a fact, for Sharks, like I'm like 7 people. I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Yeah.
Now, if you think in a 4 to 8 minute environment, we can and should.
Also, this can translate. Like, this could be developed into a TV concept that you can run with.
Dude,
like,
I don't give a fuck.
But this is bigger.
No,
It's going to be
bigger.
much bigger.
I don't want to be on TV. I want to be on Snapchat.
All right, so I know what we need to do.
My man, get in here.
Sucks.
We got bills to pay?
I just don't understand these deductions, man.
How are you?
Come on, man.
Meet everybody.
How you guys doing?
Hey, good.
Everybody here's from my
Sean.
team.
Brandon.
Hey,
nice to
how you
meet you.
doing?
Brandon.
Sit down. Stay.
What's up, man? Ben.
Brandon.
Nice to meet you.
Brandon.
Hey,
How you doing, Brandon?
Brandon, Sean's from Snapchat.
Oh, really?
And actually, that's what I want to talk to you about today. Well, we got 2 separate things to talk about.
Fish.
You're in the off season now, huh?
Yeah.
You're allowed to do this.
Bro, I have like 200 grams of sugar a day.
I'm ready to go on this show.
Yeah, we're on. I'm psyched. So
Just I'll wait
we'll
for you to
accelerate it.
respond.
Yeah. All
So
right.
what do you? You're not a Philadelphia sports fan. That's
No.
What do you like?
No, I'm a Giants fan. I'm a Giants fan. You
Ben's
know
a
what?
Jets fan.
I think you
Did
should
you watch the
reconsider
game?
your.
The Jets-Giants game?
Yeah.
Did you see
saw
Brandon's
some of
game
it. I
tying?
saw some of
Set
it.
to overtime for victory?
I was just saying, I think you're going to be like in the Broadcasting Hall of Fame. I hope
Yeah.
you're starting. I swear to
Everybody's
God.
gassing you up.
I know you're a good football. I know you're a good player. We all know that. But I'm.
I just left actually inside the NFL. We just taped it.
What happened? Your Pac-Man Jones interview was really good?
Yeah, it was really good.
I need to see it.
Supposedly, but the
you
interesting
get
thing is what everyone likes is the interaction between player to player.
Because it's such a different
genuine,
dynamic.
yeah. But for me, it was like having a conversation in the locker room.
Of course.
So I was like, it's just a regular conversation.
There hasn't been there's not a lot of active players doing it at that serious of a level, which adds a different dynamic because everybody knows it's a little different.
Yeah.
I love Chris Webber's commentary because it just has that vibe when it doesn't seem like he's bullshitting.
Yeah.
It just feels real.
Yeah.
You love basketball.
I do love basketball.
I appreciate that compliment. I'll write that down.
In other years, this team we just had, I would have been like, well, we wouldn't have beaten this team, or we would like fucking wide the fuck open. That fucking hurt, man. I had to fly to fucking LA after that Buffalo game.
Yeah.
Connected in Chicago. Landed in LA at 2 in the morning LA time, which is 5 a.m. So I had to mope my fucking ass from that to like, ugh. I was stunned how much that felt like a playoff game.
Yeah.
The Buffalo game.
The Buffalo game?
Yeah. So just like as somebody who's been to every Jets playoff game since '91, that felt like a playoff game.
Really? Mm-hmm. I thought the
Patriot
New England game
was crazy.
felt more like a playoff game than a Buffalo game.
I think for me, it wasn't even close. Actually.
Like I had to really
I get
fight.
it.
I had like, bro, like I was spent after that game. Like I everything I had, everything. So throughout the week, I had to really find energy, bro. Like,
Snapchat. Let's do this before we leave. You have to do this.
well, all right, we'll do it.
You're
Not
gonna kill
now.
this.
Not now.
Why? You're scared?
No, no, no.
I'm about to make a Snapchat about you being scared. That's what I'm doing. Brandon, tell everybody why you're scared of Snapchat.
Hey man, Snapchat, boys. Too much action on Snapchat.
What are you building up? Your Twitter, your Instagram?
I'm not trying to do anything really. I mean, I'm on Instagram and Twitter.
More people will watch your Snapchat than watch you on fucking Inside the NFL.
Yeah,
Like, it's just bigger than you think, man.
I know it is.
And you're fucking photogenic and charismatic and
Yeah.
fucking creative and like, you're just like, you need to like, whatever it takes for me to like get you around this, you have to wrap
No,
your head
I'm
around
gonna
this.
eventually do it. Snapchat, boys. Too much action on Snapchat.
And people like die for it. Like, it's just silly. Like, you know why Snapchat's great? It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be real.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, like, you've got, like, there's so many people winning that don't have what you have. It's just, you know, if you want to be an entrepreneur and make stuff happen, like, you'll have 100 people in your gym if you do Snapchat.
Yeah.
What do you think every fucking 18 to 22-year-old's looking at?
No.
I'm telling you, man. Like, please, don't, like, be friends with me and not be good at social media. That's just a stupid mistake. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that'd be a real stupid mistake. It'd make no sense.
I know it. Oh man.
Do you know what's going on with DJ Khaled?
Yeah. They don't want you to be here with Gary.
Like, Antonio
So you know
Brown,
what we're gonna do? We're gonna be here with Gary.
it's, you know,
See you.
what's the strap?
We're fine. You're just not gonna film.
Yep, okay. I gotta film the CM thing real quick. Maybe I'll do that real quick.
No, I need you first before you do that.
Can I meet with the important people ASAP?
They were in today.
Fuck.
They were
Okay.
in today. They're going to be back possibly later this week.
Fuck. Okay.
You're not, right?
God.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep you posted on when we can do that.
Yep.
Who do you want me to connect them to?
Just, I got it. It's in my box.
Okay.
Yep.
Snapchat.
Yes.
There's an opportunity coming up. The money's not going to be there.
That's okay. This is political.
Wonderful. Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
You want to fly to Boston or you want to take the train?
I like both. Which fastest?
Well, the plane is fastest, but I know you like to take the train.
No, I don't have to. I don't have minutes anymore.
Okay.
Minutes are gone.
Minutes ago.
I think you should probably leave at 5:30.
Yeah, I mean, I will 100% be in the car at 5:45.
Okay, then I'm cool with that.
Like, what are you guys doing?
Big meeting, yeah. Right?
It looks like a big meeting.
Big meeting, yeah.
But choices in it, so it can't be that legit. Go ask Tyler. Actually, open the door and ask Tyler right now. Interrupt that meeting and ask Tyler what it felt like to have Gary drop the game winner in your mouth.
That's the first thing you brought up this morning when I saw you.
Yeah, it was a really good one too.
I picked him up in half court like the 5 possessions before that.
You did.
And then the one I don't, and I got a piece on it, and it was couldn't have been more money. Yeah.
Clean, like.
Yeah, he's talking to Eric. Book stuff.
So you have nothing else brewing in London right now?
I'm having conversations, but nothing that I'm like.
We're not that far out. That's the other thing, is we're 2 months out, right?
Literally, walk your pretty face with the great new beard off to Andrew and be like, Andrew, I need a BSU for London. Anything interesting?
Potentially at least 2,000 out of the barter page already.
That are like things you think are gonna end up happening.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. It's massive.
Good. Brown's here? Okay. Brown University's here. I need to get my doctorate to Brown.
Gabe.
Hey, Gary.
What's up, Gary?
How are you? Hello. I remember thinking about this, and I knew I had to fly out, and I'm like, okay, if everyone's late, and I only have one thing to say, if we get together, I'm gonna say the following. If you do not separate the people that were lucky to have mom and dad do the right thing, and they had no debt, from the people that literally have hundreds of thousands of debt that they can't even use bankruptcy to get out of, if you do not separate heavily the way you communicate to those two groups, you have no shot. It makes no sense. It is, you meet, and you guys all know this, the first impression in life, and even more so in marketing, matters so much. For you to be as tone deaf, to ask for money from somebody who has $87,000 in debt and does not have a job, you pretty much lock yourself out of consideration, maybe forever. And so if you do not CRM those two groups out, then that would be a massive mistake to have any sensibility in a 2016 data world where you should be able to do that very easily. I would play up a lot more is, I would do like I'm going really heady with my be a media company dreams, but this is way out there, so stick with me. But I think there needs to be like little videos that you put out about stories of like the serendipity of who your college roommate is and what they meant to your life. I think one of the, maybe I'm super affected by Adam Braun having Alex Soros as his college roommate at Brown, but I think the one conversation in my land, which is very different from academia, which is in pure entrepreneur land, is this is literally verbatim of like the 15 and 16-year-olds that I talk to that have been already accepted into MIT and Stanford, and literally are asking me, crap student, hey, should I go to college? I'm a 16-year-old. I've been accepted to MIT, but should I just go to Silicon Valley instead and do my thing? And the one debate that is happening at that level right now is, but I'll get a good network out of a big-time school. Like, they are literally, and I don't want to be disrespectful, I'm just giving you a lot of information, of conversation. It is stunning how little they're valuing the education itself or the ability for that organization's logo to help them at 22 to 24. It is literally down to who are the other people. And Alex, the reason I pitched you a podcast for them to go out and like do a spotlight every week on an alum, including housewife to CEO of the biggest company in the world, you can't go like just show your 52 best success stories, was because I think that is an outrageously important part of this conversation. And it is the value prop that the best of the best right now that are going into the organization are debating as the #1 KPI. Who are the 7 people I'm going to meet that are going to help me in the future? Which has always been there, but way more now than I think we've ever seen. And then again, once you make these, the reason I'm kind of like ramping on this and I'll let them go through black and white is because we're going to show you a lot of black and white besides a lot of Pam's upfront stuff, which is very tactically thought about. But once you decide what you want to actually talk about, that becomes the real thesis of success here.
Can I ask you one question on that? You talk about videos a lot. Level of sort of production.
You're talking to a guy who broke out on YouTube in the first year of YouTube, and it looked like I was a hostage in Afghanistan. No lighting, no audio. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they overthink production. Here's what I think. It has never been easier to make things look great for less money. Yeah. So first, don't let money, like if it's gonna cost you, get out. Go with like whatever happens. At the same token, I think the younger it is, so current, and maybe just your first few years out, this man, the rest of the team running around with iPhones, more than enough. Yeah. More than enough. I think overproduced speaks to the insurance guy with the business. Like, the more I could get you to be in a Snap versus great lighting and perfect makeup and a nice quality video, that makes you just not, it just doesn't allow you to associate with them. Like, holy crap, you were a snap with like that kind of like, there's a drawing in the bottom left-hand corner. Like, that relevancy really matters to that demo. As you age, I mean, look, if you're targeting your 60 and 70 and 80-year-old alumni, there's a debate, but again, I'm so fearful of the aging down aspects that are going on that I don't want to go cliche that like, okay, if they're over this age, do this, because the speed in which the acceptance of media consumption in a younger kind of tactic is happening very quickly. So if it's costing you money, I would punt that. If for some reason you can have the best lighting and the best sound and there's no overhead because you just happen to have it there, sure, but not for every situation. So I really enjoyed the Brown meeting because, you know, whether it's universities, nonprofits, people trying to get voted for, there's so many applications of the modern day communication shifts we're living through. This whole social media, AKA slang term for the modern web, is something you can apply against anything in the world.
Call out some of the skill sets that you would look for, and
you need that. And so really liked spreading my wings and talking to a prestigious university about opportunities in the future.
Yeah, can you sign this, please?
Sure.
I would.
2.
It's all that's in there.
Got it. Just Anthony.
Yep.
Bring your battery in your pocket.
Here, all the wires that you need, and the one that I got you today should charge your phone like 8 times.
For the rest of my life?
Yeah.
MAQ, you don't play basketball anymore?
What's basketball?
He said, I think he said.
That's all anybody wants to know. He was like, did I make DailyVee?
Did I make DailyVee?
We're going to the Super Bowl.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
100%. You and I are sharing a hotel. They only had one hotel for us. I said no promise. Only has 2 beds. And
Even one bed. I like when we get cozy.
I said I prefer 2 beds. We'll deal with 1 bed if we have to. Who besides me and you go to these games?
Me and you.
I know.
I know.
But
We've got a vulnerability this Friday. This Wednesday. Are you going Wednesday?
I'm going Wednesday. Me and I are going Wednesday.
This Friday Clippers, right?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Let's make some progress in lieu of like, I want to be there as much as possible.
Right.
And then we take it from there.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
So we don't need this call?
We do not need this call. There might be 1 or 2 other things to talk about. There's a list. It'll be quick. It'll be super quick.
Call me.
I'm calling you right now.
All we need is just a love.